Thank you so much for joining us for 9 on your side at 6 o'clock. You know, dozens gathered for that special ceremony today at Fountain Square, recognizing the officers and the citizens who ran toward the chaos to help protect others. Cincinnati Police Chief Elliot Isaac on hand presenting 5 officers with the Medal of Valor and recognized 10 others with Distinguished Service Awards. He also took a moment to remember the 3 people, Luis Calderon, Richard Newcomer, Prithvi Raj Kandepi, who were killed in that shooting.
Mix of emotions. It's sobering as we remember those whose lives were taken. And as we honor those who also responded to the call, the need, and to recognize their bravery and their heroic actions.
Police say if it weren't for the quick actions of the first officers on scene that day, there could have been more victims. Tonight, one of the people wounded by Omar Perez in the lobby of the Fifth Third Center is saying he feels sorry for the shooter. And Brian Sarver believes unresolved mental health issues played a part in those shootings that left 3 dead and another person injured. 9 on your side's Tom McKee sat down with Sarver today and is live with his emotional account of events. Tom?
Well, very, very emotional to be sure. It was a normal day when Brian Sarver came to work here at the Fifth Third Center building about 3 weeks ago. He was meeting with other contractors on some renovations for the lobby when all of a sudden shots rang out. Sarver himself was wounded. He lost his spleen in the process, but still feels some sorrow for the shooter, Omar Perez, and his family. It happened quickly on September 6th. Omar Perez walked into the lobby of the Fifth Third Center downtown and opened fire. Brian Sarver, the first person shot, was meeting there with Richard Newcomer and other contractors he supervised.
I felt something hit me. It didn't knock me down. I actually didn't even really feel pain from it at first. It was more trying to figure out what was going on.
Sarver and Newcomer, who was also shot, quickly got out of harm's way by diving down a staircase into the loading dock area. Both men were rushed to UC Medical Center. Sarver was hit once in the lower left side and the bullet passed through his body.
My spleen ended up being hit in that shot, and ultimately I had to have emergency surgery to have my spleen removed.
The past few weeks have been a time of reflection for Sarver and his wife, Lisa. There's the question of why he lived and others didn't. There's also the wonder about why Perez shot him once, shot Whitney Austin 12 times, and then killed Luis Calderon, Newcomer, and Prithvi Raj Kandepi.
I feel sorry for him. I mean, obviously his family is suffering just the same as others. He was killed that day. I wish it wouldn't have happened.
But Sarver says it's fairly clear Perez was dealing with some sort of mental health issues.
There's obviously just something going on there that was wrong within his mind to have him do that. I got to believe that no one would ever really in their right mind want to do something like that to other people.
Sarver and his wife sat down with their 3 young children to discuss what happened.
We've tried to talk to them and explain to them that obviously in this world there's good and evil, and we always just pray for protection over our whole family every day. And again, I try to look at the positive sides of this, that I wasn't killed. It could have been much worse.
And Sarver says that those Cincinnati police officers who were honored today are heroes for what they did in stopping the threat right behind me here in that Fifth Third Center lobby. The interesting part, of course, is that we may never know exactly what the motive was that caused Omar Santa Perez to act the way he did on September 6th. Tom McKee, 9 on your side, live downtown on Fountain Square.